Welcome back to the 2024 Avers Open. A par 3 course with a tradition unlike any other has challenged golfers for years. A unique twist on holes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 will allow golfers to score one less stroke if they make it in the cup. Otherwise, they can score by simply making it in the water meter. The course layout is 1, 2, 3, 4, Burning Bush, Redbud, Hydrangea, and Leyland Cypress. Each hole will be played 3 times, with no hole over 40 yards. You could call it chip-chip if you'd like. Let's see how this stroke play tournament's gonna turn out today, and if Chester Prestwick can hold on to the coveted black jacket and secure his championship another year in a row. Well, here's a little footage from last year, the 2023 Avers Open. Prestwick was pressing indeed. He was on the green and won, only needing a bogey to win the tournament, thinking it'd be an easy bird. He chunked it. And guess what, folks? He chunked his par putt too, but tapped in the bogey to win.
The winner of this year's 2023 Avers Open, Chadwick Prestwick.
Chester Prestwick, but I'll take it.
Chester!
We did it, Mom! We won!
What a lovely moment between family members here at the Avers Open.
Well, it was a really feel-good story last year, but let's see if Chester can live up to Bugg Wilson coming out of the clubhouse. Bugg's a very eccentric golfer, a fan favorite, and he might just play good today. Here comes Bartholomew Isaiah, a quiet golfer, but he always posts a great score. It would be a wonderful sight to see him put on this black jacket, folks. He's been grinding at it for years. And of course, your reigning champion, Chester Prestwick. He's kind of an asshole, but he's okay at golf sometimes. Let's get this tournament started, folks. Hole 1, par 3. Downhill, this is Burning Bush. It is just 38 yards to the pin.
All right. We can ride a bit.
Bartholomew
Good shot, I guess. Good
gets it into the fairway. And of course, Bugg Wilson.
Okay.
Almost a signature shot from him. Making it into the neighbor's yard. He will have an opportunity for birdie from here. It's a decent chip.
All right, first ball on camera.
Bartholomew for birdie.
Oh, shit, a brick.
He's going to have a par opportunity for here, but it just goes long on him.
That'll work for now.
Chester Prestwick for bird. And he gets it within a foot.
Not a bad look.
Bugg Wilson for par. Ooh!
Oh, just jumped out. Was that for par? Yeah.
Jumps right out.
This is for par.
Prestwick's going to try to tap this into the cup for bird.
Almost steals the bird.
He makes the par. No blood drawn. Here comes Bartholomew Isaiah for bogey. He could also make it in the cup for a par.
All right, tap that.
Double bogey look, folks. Oh my goodness.
Stroke limit.
For Bugg.
Let's see if Bugg Wilson can save par. Oh, these greens are thick today, folks.
Double.
But he
Bugg.
does. Save bogey.
Save the stroke.
Hole number 2 here.
I wasn't
Chester
recording.
hits it left of the crepe myrtles. Camera wasn't rolling. Bugg Wilson going right over the house to the right of the chimney.
We're getting nowhere near the camera.
And of course, Bartholomew Isaiah 3 over.
Ooh.
It is a good looking ball and it tracks and gets safely aboard.
Close, we kicked out.
Wow.
And the players are making their way to their ball right now. It's an interesting one here. Anything can happen. Chester with a chip doesn't quite make it up the pine straw. And he's gonna go ahead and probably chip that out of frustration. Bugg Wilson for birdie. Nice patient stroke. You love to watch Bugg Wilson play.
I'm just gonna go for a bogey.
Chester's going for his bogey after chipping it up pin high. And he's not gonna make it though. Could save a double. And he doesn't even try. It's a stroke limit for Chester.
That's what I get for going out of turn.
Oh, look at Bugg Wilson. This is classic Bugg. Well, this is why the TV ratings just skyrocket, folks. Everybody loves to watch this guy play. He's so entertaining. For bogey, Bugg Wilson. And it just misses the hole by an inch.
For stroke limit. This hole's showing its teeth early.
Opening up the door for Bartholomew, who has a birdie look. Nearly jarring it in the cup for a birdie. That would have been a huge gain of strokes for Bartholomew Isaiah, but now he's going to have to settle for par here if he can make it. And a chunk with a pine cone goes with it. Hate to see it, folks.
It's not a bad lie, though.
This is going to be for a bogey, though. It's not too bad of a score, but he smashed it. My goodness,
Is he gonna
folks.
take stroke limit? What is this?
Take the double?
This is for a double already, and he's still down there? Oh my goodness, how the strokes fly by.
Well, you can hear the players chirping him down there. He's got to get this double bogey just to save his ego.
Will it come back down?
Come back. Come back.
Will it go?
Wow, a
Oh.
great effort from Bartholomew there. You hate to see that one not trickle back down.
Is that a stroke penalty?
That's a limit.
That's a motley crew for the crew. 666. Wouldn't be a YouTube video without one.
Well, Red Bud took a lot of blood. Let's see how Hydrangea goes.
The tree might have helped you.
Yeah, I might have gone over, but it was
Right next to the pin. What a shot. Bugg Wilson skyrockets it. It's going to the next yard.
the other yard.
That ball's in a different address.
All right.
Bartholomew Isaiah needing to save strokes. Slices
Better
it.
start running. Better start running.
Not yet.
Better start running.
Well, Bugg Wilson found grass here for birdie.
Yep.
Oh, and it just makes it in the street. It almost skipped up.
I guess you could drop there though. I'll drop there.
Fuck!
You hate to see it, but he's gonna drop over there, hit a bogue. And it's in the bush. Bartholomew.
Oh.
Par or a birdie here.
It's that thick Bermuda grass.
Hitting for Bogg. Bogey, double bogey.
Yeah.
Could say bogey.
Double bogey.
I got her down here, boys.
Chester Prestwick for birdie or a hole-in-one if he makes it in the cup. It would be a huge boost.
What is that?
Party.
Wow. And now he's going to try left-handed after all that. That is really bold.
Bogey.
He takes a bogey.
It's a 4.
But that's very unlike Chester.
What can you say about those? It's just old Chester Prestwick doing what he does.
Hole number 4 here. This is Leyland Cypress.
Oh, it's drifting.
And he just does not have the line figured out.
First shot I've done all week.
Leaks right into the bush. Here is Isaiah.
Ah, it opened
Why are
up.
we going over there?
It caught the. It's all just caught
Wow.
the nose of the club.
That was a crazy sound.
Bugg Wilson could really make a name for himself here.
Oh, this is just a poor display of.
Oh, and it bounces off the roof.
That's a good shot.
Right into the
Gets
fairway in front of the plants. He's got a birdie opportunity here with just a little chip.
Over the flower bed. Can he do it?
It's a good pop. And it's right next to the pin. Wow.
Nice.
The camera shot over there is gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Taking a stroke. That's all it is. Drop zone.
Bartholomew's taking a drop as he was out of bounds. trickles right. Here comes Chester Prestwick going to the drop zone. He was in the bush out of bounds, and he could save par here.
Draw in there.
And it also just trickles right by. Well, here's Bugg Wilson from the Leyland Cypress, and he takes the stroke.
I didn't even hit it.
Yeah, he didn't.
I just put dirt on it.
He just covered it in pine
A
needles.
lot of people would argue that was a practice swing, but unfortunately the rules are rules, apparently. Bugg Wilson for bogey.
Oh, we're young.
And he's gonna have to take a look at that for a double here on hole number 4, Leyland Cypress.
For Bugg.
Well,
Classic Bugg.
you just admire his tenacity for trying that shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him run after that. You better run.
Fortunately, it was a stroke limit for Bugg. Here comes Chester for bogey. And he knocks it in.
It's a good score.
You might have doubted that one
right.
for a second. Bartholomew Isaiah to match Chester's score would be a huge bogey for the game.
That's right.
And it just
That's where
finds
you're
its
at.
way right, but he does save a double.
Double Bugg.
Here's round 1 score with Chester Prestwick 5 over and Bartholomew and Bugg 10 over. Chester shooting a 17, and of course Bartholomew Isaiah, Bugg Wilson with the 22s. Well, back here to Burning Bush, hole number 5, Chester Prestwick with a really good drive. Bartholomew sitting at 10 over off his first round, goes right into the flower bed. Bugg Wilson.
Stay alive.
Well, that's just a beautiful drive. It goes right into the grass. Bartholomew has to take a drop out of the flower bed, so he'll be hitting this shot for par. A possible birdie save if it goes in the cup, but this would be his 3rd stroke. And it goes right. Bugg Wilson doing his practice swing.
Did it find grass?
You hate to see it, but it does somehow find grass. This guy just can't miss grass. Safely aboard the turf again.
Back and forth. That's what my father, Chunk Milton, always.
Well, Bugg's father, Chunk, was one of the best golfers to ever play the Avers Open, unfortunately having a heart attack at the age of 17.
All right.
Where am I?
Right there. I mean, if you get it in the cup, you could still have a double. So, stroke
And
limit.
another stroke limit for Bugg Wilson. Bartholomew gets it up onto the putting surface.
That was for bird, yeah.
No, that was for par. You dropped.
Oh, you did drop.
Oh, I did drop.
Slash hole in one.
Chester Prestwick could get a hole-in-one here.
No, I'm never gonna get it up there. I hate this one. Save a par or get a bogey. I got a bogey.
Whoa!
This is
He
like
won't
this
even
graph.
get the par. He gets the bogey.
Could technically save par here. Or no.
Bartholomew is
For a double bogey. I
wondering
could
what
save a
his
bogey.
shot is worth here. It is for double bogey, but he could save a bogey.
Good effort. Good double.
I
Wait.
can't believe.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It will be a
4,
double bogey for
5.
Bartholomew there.
Double bogey.
Here comes Prestwick, shooing away a B. Will it go in the hole? Or will it go in the tree?
Plan. Worst places to be in this fairway.
Oh, nice shot, man.
It's tracking to the hole, folks. Oh, it just misses the hole by inches. If that ball would have just rolled slightly different, you might have seen something here. Bugg Wilson.
That's why you shouldn't do babes, kids. Bugg Wilson.
And you're in the grass, just like my father, Chunk.
And shouting out his
My
father again.
taught me
He's
is that the golf club is an extension of your cock.
well, Chester's
Basically,
just
when you
spitting
cock out,
profanity out here. Sorry, we're gonna have to turn that
That's how
down.
you do it, folks.
Sorry for the kids at home, but Chester is one of the best golfers in the world, but he hits the house there.
When
When I was growing up, my father Chuck, he called me Birdie, 'cause I can fly.
An emotional moment from Bugg Wilson here on hole 6.
This one's for you, Pop.
Beautiful moment from Bugg Wilson for par. Just slightly off his line.
All right, this one, you're just gonna wanna lean back a little bit, get a little bit of loft, close that club face, be sure your wrists are perfectly straight. You're just gonna wanna rotate, lean forward, rotate, glutes out.
Well, it looks like the heat is starting to get to Chester.
Work on your power.
Hydrangea is the toughest hole on the course. It's the only hole at the Avers Open that has never been aced.
All right. Not a bad line.
All right. I'm thinking I take it around the outside. Try to park it in the back door. Open the garage, baby. I'm home. No! Go!
And Chester Prestwick with a missed opportunity there. He needs a double, and he's going to hit that unfortunate stroke limit for 3 extra strokes. And Bugg's going to go ahead too, but his double bogey's going to result as a stroke limit as well.
All right, stroke limit. Stroke limit. Yep.
You hate to see that, folks.
Must have seemed to hit it right at the tree.
Huge opportunity here. The door is wide open. He's got a birdie putt. A good look at it.
Oh.
Will it come back down and trickle in, perhaps?
Over it rolls to the hole.
It's
And
gone.
it just doesn't follow his orders.
Spot though, you left out. That's a good
For par?
Yep, par would be huge. The wind's just undoing your work immediately.
If he makes par here, he gains 3 strokes on his competition. And he does. It goes right in the cup.
Got a good shot of it too. Wow, great look at it.
My apologies, folks. This is Hydrangea. The last hole was Red Bud. I've had a few beers. Chester Prestwick goes into the other yard. It looks like Bugg Wilson's gonna just run it up there with a little worm burner. And now there's some debate over the ball.
Playable.
This looks playable. Is this even, am I even allowed to take relief on anything here? Because this is in my backswing. So if I wanted to move back there, could I take relief?
I think if you want to move back, you can.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to take a free drop back there. Because I don't want to play this one.
Well, the rules officials have come together to make a decision, and Chester Prestwick will be dropping back in the grass to hit his birdie. A lovely shot. Bugg Wilson for a big bird. Just trickles by.
Yeah.
Prestwick for par.
Oh my goodness.
I can still save par if I get it in that cup. That's a par.
But he still is going to steal the par with the cup rule here on hole 7. Bugg Wilson could steal a birdie here if he makes it in the cup.
Oh.
Good shot. Still save it.
Par save.
It's a bogey.
The bogey's bogus.
Bogey is what it is.
Bartholomew for birdie.
Par or birdie.
It's the party shot. It's either a par or a birdie.
The party shot.
Oh my god.
Bogey.
Chester Prestwick. He really gets a hold of that one, folks.
Oh, I think I'm in their backyard.
That one's out of play. He'll have to drop. Oh, Bartholomew with a good look at it.
Oh.
Golly, Liam, you're close.
Bugg Wilson. That's the stroke of the day from Bugg Wilson. You'll see that one replayed thousands of times. A fan favorite, Bugg. He is one of the best golfers to ever grace the planet. And he does find grass again. He never finds pavement. Some would say that was a tactical layup from Bugg. A lot of people emulate his play style out on the golf course. And you can't help but wonder why more people don't pick up a tip or trick from Bugg Wilson.
Damn.
I mean, look at that. Safely aboard grass. 3 shots in a row. You gotta love that
Taking it
here
in.
on Leyland, Cypress. And a solid bogey putt. 18 over. Bugg Wilson after hole 8. Chester for par. 9 over. Ooh. Well, he could tap this one in for bogey, folks. To go to 10 over par, and he does so.
All right. Yeah, I just gotta send it.
He absolutely
She gets a
flubs
par.
it.
Oh, nearly.
From birdie to bogey in a matter of seconds for
Going
Bartholomew.
back uphill. That should be a clear bogue.
I'll take that boat.
Nice bogue.
After round 2, look at the scores. Chester Prestwick is your leader with 10 over par. Bartholomew Isaiah trailing by 4 strokes plus 14, and Bugg trailing by 4 from him with plus 18. Chester shot a 17. Bartholomew beat him on that round with a 16, and Bugg shooting a 20. Let's go to round 3 and see how these golfers perform in the final round of the Avers Open.
I think you're all right.
Yeah, I'm all right, but I'm not where I want to be.
Chester is not happy with that shot. Bartholomew doing a little trick shot on the tee box. It looks like a good pop, but
Nice shot. You're both chunking a little.
In honor of your father, Bugg.
respect from player to player there. Love to see it. Bugg Wilson.
Oh, the Buggy Mill's going for this pin.
And that's an interesting play, but he will find grass, just like his father Chunk always told him to do. Grass is all that's important in this sport, and he will have an opportunity for birdie.
Smashing second shot. It's looking like it's going into Richard's backyard. I can save this.
Drifted way right, folks. It's gone over the house. He likes to go over the house. He loves these positions. Finding grass once again, Bugg Wilson. You can't keep him away from it, folks. He loves to find grass. Chester for a birdie.
Oh, ran right over it.
Trickles. Bartholomew for his bird. Trickles again.
At least I'm not in the street.
Chester for par.
Battery exhausted.
Ooh, and an interruption from the
Maybe
cameraman.
you've waited on that.
It causes him some frustration, and he goes ahead and takes a bogey there.
Scored a bogey though.
Interesting. Bugg Wilson for a double bogey. He could also save a bogey here, folks, if he makes it in the cup. One of the special stipulations. And he's going to have to probably take that stroke limit unless he saves a double. And it's going to be a stroke limit for 21 over. Bartholomew Isaiah for par.
Party shot.
He could make the bird, but it isn't even a par. That is not in, folks.
Can I
It's
save the par?
on the grass.
I'll take the
He
ball.
saves par. Having the best score, Bartholomew will tee off here on hole 10. This is Red Bud,
Nope, I pulled it.
Hole in it.
and he's nowhere near the Red Bud, folks. Let's see if Chester Prestwick. It's a good line, but you can hear it fighting those branches.
I think I saw it drop in between the myrtles.
It's almost like a game of Plinko if you get in those branches. And Bugg Wilson with a phenomenal shot finding the fairway, giving himself a great look at birdie. And he's gone in the juniper. He elects to take a drop. Smart decision from Bugg, going ahead to shoot for bogey. He's in a tough spot now. He's just hit it into the bush. And You hate to see that from such an intelligent player like Bugg Wilson. Such a legend of the game. Chester Prestwick for birdie. He's in a tough spot. He's gone beyond the pin and into the woods. He's fooled the cameraman. The ball hasn't even gone but a foot. Frustrated, he looks like he's going to chip it out into the other neighbor's backyard for a layup.
I'll hit that for bogey.
Electing to hit a bogey here. It could go in, but it does not have enough pace.
Okay, bear with me, gentlemen. I have an idea.
Well, Bugg Wilson's at stroke limit, but for some reason, he's still going to try it out. An interesting shot.
Stroke limit.
Nick, if Nick, are you withdrawing? Then you withdraw.
We just have to film my death scene real quick.
Here's Bartholomew for birdie.
Go up on the green and get hit by Liam's ball then.
Oh my God, y'all just love having conversations.
If I'm lucky.
And he blames his opponents for standing over him and talking. For par, Bartholomew.
That's a par.
It's a decent chip.
Come
It
back.
could trickle down.
Come back.
Here it
Come back.
comes.
Come
Will
back.
it trickle?
Come
And it just goes beyond the hump of the green or the dirt.
That was in.
But that was a close shot for par.
I gotta save a double bogey. I really did.
Chester Prestwick with an interesting look for double bogey. Yeah, it does not have enough pace, but interestingly enough, it stays up there for a tap-in 6. Here comes Bartholomew.
That's gonna kill me. Stayed. It's a double. Yeah, you did it.
This looks like it could be stroke limit, folks. It's a tough angle to get around the redbud here. But that's why Bartholomew Isaiah is ranked number 2 in the world at Chip Chip. Look at this shot from him,
Nice
too.
shot. Oh, run.
But it trickles out into the street, I think. Chester gets it safely aboard, and Bugg Wilson, he's in the bush.
Whatever.
Bugg Wilson could save par. This is a party shot. It could be a birdie, but looks like he's missed that opportunity. This could be a par. And he does make the par. Bugg Wilson showing us some of his skills.
Or a hole-in-one or a birdie.
Prestwick goes way too fast by the hole.
Or a par or a birdie.
Party shot. And he makes the birdie.
Needed that.
A huge gain of strokes there. Bartholomew Isaiah for par.
Yes!
Nice.
That's a birdie.
Oh, it's a birdie?
Yeah.
'Cause that was 4 par.
Because I
That's a
dropped for
party
par.
shot.
We'll catch this ace first.
At 15 over.
Too far right.
It's found grass, I think. Chester Prestwick.
Looks good. Kick back, maybe?
Spin.
Oh.
Bugg Wilson, everybody. It's him. Bugg Wilson's looking to catch up here. He's a little far behind.
Right.
He finds grass.
Are you in the yard?
Well, Bugg Wilson, he's just a phenomenal golfer. The way he reads these courses, you just taking advantage of every angle he has. Bugg Wilson, he's a very patient player. He knows that he can outscore his opponent if he can just find grass.
Okay, now you're actually done. You're dropping double, hitting triple.
Coming to a close here, Chester just needs a par to save it and win the tournament.
Third opportunity here.
This would be a huge bird.
Get there.
And it nearly goes.
For a bogey.
Let's see if Chester makes his bogey to go to 14 over par.
Oh.
And it stops on the fringe. For double bogey, he goes at 15.
This is going to be a close one, man. We're par.
Bartholomew at 15 over par could just sink a par and force a playoff hole. This would be a very interesting turn of events here.
That fucking sucks.
It looks like Chester Prestwick has just won the Avers Open. And you can tell that Bartholomew knows it.
Damn. That blows. That really yanks my chain. Pulls my leg.
Looking to put this jacket on.
Never
There's
a
my
doubt,
grandma. She
shooting
made it.
17 every time. There's his grandmother, Nancy.
Thank you, Nanny. Let's get a picture for my victory.
Yeah, well, darn, I don't want my stupid purse showing. What do we, oh.
We're number
I'll just
one.
fill up my hand.
Beautiful moment.
Let's go.
Got it.
How are you?
Now down to the
Ladies
ceremony.
and gentlemen, we're back here at the Avers Open, and we're here with Chester.
Prestwick.
And Chester, you shot an amazing round. You went back-to-back these past 2 years, 2023 champ and a 2024 champ. How do you feel, Chester?
I'm on top of the world. There's no better place
I'd
to
like
be.
to be on top of you, Chester.
Oh well, we'll see after tonight. I'm going out to celebrate, so you can find me downtown
All
Athens.
right, and will you be wearing your jacket tonight, Chester?
I will be. I'm gonna have my shirt tucked in and my slacks on, and shout out to Country Club adjacent. And
I will have my shirt untucked and unbuttoned for you, Chester.
it's been an honor.
And now, let's present the jacket. Congratulations,
Thank
Chester.
you so much. I can't wait. Oh, it feels good. It feels good. Feels good to be a 2024 champion.
Oh, I can put them in the fridge.
There she goes.
Champion, 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 champion.
Thanks for watching the Avers Open. We'll see you next year. Here's the final scores for round 1, 2, and 3. Chester Prestwick finished round 1 with +5. Bartholomew Isaiah +10 and Bugg Wilson +10. Round 2, Chester Prestwick finished with +10. Bartholomew Isaiah +14 and Bugg Wilson +18. In the final round, round 3, Chester Prestwick finished off with +15 to win it. Bartholomew Isaiah 2 strokes behind at +17 and Bugg Wilson +27. Thanks for watching, and once again, we'll see you next year at the Avers Open.